Oh, tungsten mines online, excellent. Can we invest into new ones? Oh, right, I want to get tungsten from here as well, aren't we? Oh yeah, we can invest into new tungsten mines. Well, ain't that lovely? Fishing Germany with Comintern. Well, there's no Comintern anymore, so that's a bit of a problem there. Right, so they will be capturing some of the areas here, no doubt. Or recapturing some of them, but we'll be pushing them out soon enough, I suspect. You can get to Xifeng, but you take the airfield over there. And then our attack should be going fine into Hong Kong, but it's just the counterattack is kind of causing us a little bit of delay. See, we can lower the... How much are we getting manpower now? 335, despite lowering the recruitment standards a little bit. Or rather, I suppose we raised the recruitment standards, technically speaking, but... Yeah, we could technically even lower the recruitment further. Go for like a normal conscription or something like that. Which would give us quite a bit of IC, actually. Yeah, you know what? We could do that. Well, it's not that massive IC. It's only 4%. At least from this. Of course, with the combination of the laws, it might actually get even better. But yeah, we'll do that one. The manpower increase is still going to be so massive that it's... Oh, there we go. So we lost that one. So actually, it increased it by like 7%. And there we go. We got an extra 100 IC. Yeah. That's fine. So how's the manpower increase now? It's, okay, 290. That's still definitely plenty. On the contrary, 18 to 35 years old. Let's go home. Something like that. Oh. Right, so we lost that one. We got some troops moving in here. We'll also need a lot of garrisons for China, I reckon. It's a large area that we'll need to kind of resecure. Ooh, one thing that I could do, perhaps, with Tass's troops is try to cut them off over here before we reach all the way here with the other troops. Mostly Muzz's army, I suppose. You know what? We've got pretty good income. I'm going to start buying some oil from the Dutch. They produce quite a bit in Indonesia. And I don't need convoys to get that in. Let's actually send this one to assist in the defense in here. So that we can maybe take Hong Kong a little bit faster. They have gotten 2 units in there now. There's one from China, another one from... Oh, there we go. Xifeng is now surrounded. Oh, we took Xifeng and now that division surrendered. Get you through there. I mean, what I can tell from the units in here that there's not actually that many frontline units, just mostly headquarters, which is fine by me, to be fair. Now, technically speaking, what I could do with, say, for example, Manchuria... You know what? Let's try on Menjiang first. If you add in the Puppet War goal, I believe they will surrender fully, and we'll get the control of that area. I'm just gonna... Because it's a bit of an exploity, I'm just testing it out on that one. I'm not gonna do it on the other two. But let's see if it actually happens or not. I think it will. Yeah, there's just a lot of headquarters in here, so oh, not even that... Oh, rubber surplus. Okay, so it didn't surrender quite yet, at least. Good to know. I suppose we may need to have had that set up before we started the war. Right, so we can surrender Hong Kong. That's actually going to help tremendously in here. And Guangzhou, we are fighting in there already. That's not going to last all that long, I reckon. I think it's going to fall soon enough. And you can get probably... Oh, are you out of supplies? Well, you got a little bit of supplies, but yeah, you're probably running really low. Want a pile of hay here. Am I just blind? Oh, right, it was the revolt up here. Okay, that makes sense. Oh man, Japanese are almost taking Calcutta. Problem is that if we go over here, that's just gonna just flip hands to back to the French. So what I'll probably have to do is just try them, try the Japanese or the Axis away from China, and then just, you know, hold the ground there basically. I don't think if we start going in there, then we are gonna be out of supplies, and that's not good for us. Okay, well, at least we are advancing quite nicely in here. All rebuilt in Ferdinand, excellent, so that means even more crude oil. And we got a, ooh, 2 heavy carriers, not carriers, cruisers. And then yet another jet fighter. You know what, I'm just going to make that into a group of 8. To have like a reserve group and an active group. Okay, we're taking quite heavy losses in this battle for Hong Kong, but if we can take that one, it's gonna surround them, it's gonna cause a lot of issues for them. And that might be our path to victory. Except that they got the cavalry, oh well, they had the cavalry in there for a little while, I suppose. But is there, yeah, no, there's no other directions away from there. As soon as you can, give a support attack. There we go. That should help quite a bit. And then once we get another division in here, we might actually pull that mechanized division out of the combat. Oh, and we got even more things to... Right, another cruiser. Well, I mean, our industry is certainly doing a pretty good job. Have we got on the... No, not yet. Technically speaking, if we were to switch to the volunteer army, which would mean a lot less manpower, the IC would increase drastically. Although, actually, I think what I need to do is go to, like, 1 year draft, perhaps. At the same time, like, is that... That doesn't actually directly impact the manpower that we get. But I think it kind of makes sure, or kind of stops us from having some of these active. I think specialist training needs 2 years. Draft or something. I don't remember exactly, but that might be the case. Okay, so let's just go through here. Through the river and all that. Like, it's... Again, there's not that much that we need to worry about on this war now. Oh, gonna put an air combat on the... Oh, right. Yeah, they're sending interceptors to intercept our interceptors. Oh, they started doing strategic bombing Vladivostok. Well, those bastards. And it's still doing it over here as well. Oh wow, that's a lot of planes in here. Actually, no, a lot of those are mine. So you already got the intercept stuff going. You don't have a leader at all. Do we have... Yeah, no, we don't. Okay, I think what we're going to do is we're going to get you into Shanghai. They're the nuclear airport and stop their sauce. Well, I mean, the problem is that they probably have so many planes in here that nuking would be a suicide mission. That's kind of a problem, but yeah, we are starting to get a little bit of negative effects of that. Did we have... Oh, right, yeah, we should actually have some interceptors in here, right? Oh, right, yeah, we've got the reserve group here. Which I suppose could be sent into Shanghai. And what about these interceptors? You don't have any mission yet. I wonder if it would be wise to start fighting them in Nagasaki or something. Let's just... We could send the fighters to do the nuking. Let's just put in air superiority there for a little bit. On a daily basis. Not even continuous mission. But we can see that they got 40 planes based there. I wonder if we started doing... Okay, they're sending in interceptors. But we don't have our planes there anymore, do we? No. We can see that they have... quite stacks of troops in here, so doing landings is going to be really painful. Tsushima might be one of the few options that are potentially okay. I don't think they have a lot of troops in that one. And then just, you know, let the enemy spend all their force trying to break us there. We'll build up like a port or a few levels of port in there, and then just, you know, make that into Fortress Tsushima, and then at the same time, or later on, just do a landing over here in the north or something. That might be one way to go around that. Not necessarily the only way, or even the best way, but it's probably one way at least. Let's see. Less reinforcements, alright. Oh, there we go, victory at Hong Kong. And that's now part of, or held by UK. Let's actually send you down that way. You can keep some divisions next to Hong Kong, because that's probably going to switch hands at some point, regardless. We've got 2 units over there. Oh, right, yeah, that's the mechanized division. Oh, right, and that's the division in Hong Kong. Wenchang? Right, well, we are starting to engage that militia division soon enough. I'll trade the port. In the trade, we'll not nuke you, and you'll give us Hong Kong. How about that? Actually, how strong is Portugal's unity? It's 82%. I'm not going to be declaring war on them right now. It's just at some point, I believe Macau did have... Yeah, it's got 1 victory point there. So that would at least help us a little bit. I know that they got plenty of points in Africa as well. Let's just go ahead and break through this stack of units here. I mean, just, well, there's a little bit of support units on those headquarters, so it's not completely useless, just mostly useless against our attack. Oh, we had a combat in Nagasaki. Oh, there's some Japanese, oh, not Japanese, American fighters over here as well. Interesting. Did we take a lot of casualties? Oh, right, yeah, we did take quite a bit of casualties. Right, so what you should be doing is be a reserve there. So we can switch into fresh planes. Because I don't want my planes to take too much casualties in Nagasaki. So they are already taking, although we're doing pretty good damage on the enemy as well. I do wonder, actually, did we have... No, we got close air support in here, which I suppose we could bring it into like Busan or something. What I'm thinking is bringing in some heavy air bombers. Perhaps these could be brought into... Well, I suppose we can bring those into Huludao for now. One of them is the reserve group, and the other one is actually usable unit. Or the heavy bombers, rather, not actually usable units. I don't know why I went there. But yeah, what I'm thinking is... Oh, right, this is actually medium bombers. We do have the range, though. So I can start maybe... Not necessarily yet, but like once we've kind of asserted dominance a little bit there, we can start bombing that airfield. And make sure that a lot of those planes just get too damaged to act again. Oh, right, so we had a small air superiority in there. It's like, whenever we do a mission there, it's just like 1 hour or so, and then we'll fly back. Oh, there we go. We'll switch to some pressure planes. That is going to help quite a bit. Oh, and cavalry. Where do we want to have the cavalry? I think we might want to actually have the cavalry down more in the central area. So let's set up the headquarters in here. Oh, right, that's our interceptors. And this should be part of North China garrisons. We'll put 1 in Xi'an, maybe 1 in Hsinchu, Yinan, and we'll figure out a location for the other one. Because you don't actually need to have your mission over there anymore, do you? Actually take these planes and move them into, like, actually, Busan does have airfields sufficiently. Probably not enough supplies, to be fair, but like we can start slowly building up the supplies in there. And start wrestling the air control over Japan. If we can wrestle that, then we can do landings quite easily. But they are still doing bombing over here. We did... well, we're starting to do something... or we have been doing a fair bit of interception in there, but are we still doing... Yeah, we are. It's just resting. Alright, we got the new planes there. We got some over here. Oh, right. Our planes are now in Nagasaki. Okay. Well, I think... Have we got the supplies in here? No, we don't have fuel in there, really. Okay, well... We'll just let that be then. We could maybe start bringing in the jet bombers into like Beijing or something. They got a massive range, 1600 kilometers. So they can, from Beijing, they can actually they can bomb Tokyo, among other things. So let's actually, there's supplies in there. There is, well, some supplies in there. Do we nuke that? Now we'll do runway crating first for a little bit. On a daily basis, just, you know, bomb the airfield a little bit, do some nice damage. Oh, right, we are actually a bit low on fuel and supplies in there. Right, so let's have a look. There is a ton of planes there. Probably taking a lot of casualties in this. But at the same time, we just wrecked that airfield. It went from 40 to 4.8 or something like that. So yeah, it's a lot better for us. Right, so this one, put that to Shengshu. Oh, we got some regular interceptors as well. Well, I mean, we could probably do that. Ooh, actually, if we place them in here, that's going to start bringing in some fuel there directly for a little bit. It's not going to be sufficient for long term, but for now, it will do just fine. We got a bit of air... Oh, not air combat, land combat in here. You know what? Let's go ahead and give that division a bit of a hand. And you are going around already. Can we attack into... Oh, yeah, we can. Right, in we go. Nunning is going to fall very quickly. Because those headquarters can't fight. Not against this. Right, let's just bring in more troops. Actually, we'll bring a division over there to kind of protect the supply lines a little bit. This one can go around. Maybe give a bit of a hand. There's a lot of ports over here that we are not defending right now. But I suppose... Let's just send someone into Hangzhou, for example. I don't think the Japanese will be doing landing, so we'll have plenty of time to set up the coastal defenses before we start fighting the Allies. I think the earliest that we're going to start the war against them is like 52, maybe 53, or might even stretch it to like 54, but that might put it a bit too close to like... I suspect that the war is going to be very long. So if we want to complete the war before the end date, which is like 1st of January 1964 or something like that, then we'll need to be rather quick, especially doing the landings in America and all that. There we go, so that's all of those. And the production queue has shrunk to about 3,400 IC instead of 35. So I suppose it's slightly better. Because we still got a lot of things in there. Oh, right, we got the infrastructure levels upgraded as well. Slightly, at least. Do we have... Yeah, we got the reserve group, and then we got this one doing the intercepting there. At least we intercepted it now. But Vladivostok we haven't been intercepting. Do we have actually any other planes around here that could be doing that? I suppose... We got the reserve group in here, which I suppose we could move in. Or... Well, we don't have the fuel in here. Okay, you know what? I'm going to send one of these to Vladivostok. And then I'm going to split the reserve group over here into two. And one of them will go into Busan, and the other one will go to Vladivostok. There we go. And Nunning is indeed falling soon enough. Get through there. Oh yeah, we can just reshatter that group. There we go, Nunning has fallen. Oh, they're doing counterattack to delay us. I mean, it's not stupid or anything, it's actually kind of smart. Sadly, that support attack isn't gonna, or delay isn't gonna be all that much. Can actually give a support attack across the river over here as well. So that one unit over here is definitely going to fall soon. And we got another... Oh, we just got a little bit of leadership again from somewhere. And there's another cavalry. Okay, so I believe I said Xi'an is going to get one. And then maybe one around Beijing, maybe? Or Taiwan. Well, Taiwan could actually use one. So the garrisons are slowly building up, at least, in here. And we still got the control over the air over here. Oh, wow, they've started moving a lot of the planes away. And looks like the Australians are also doing some bombing in here. Interesting. I don't know what sort of bombing they're doing. There's light bombers in there. I mean, if it helps, it helps. And there we go, we caught another group of planes. And we've got over 5,000 manpower now. Lovely. So the supply situation is still horrible. Not much I can do about that one, though. Yeah, these planes are doing surprisingly well. I mean, they haven't gotten a lot of combat experience yet. At the same time, it looks like the AI just doesn't want to fight us there. How much is the... Hold on a minute. Yeah, no, they are doing the runway creating. It's just they're waiting for some organization, I believe, before they're doing it again. So they'll just need to rest. Actually take care of that one real quick. Then involve the mountaineers into the jungle here, which is totally going to be fine. But yeah, we'll be setting up a bit of a defensive line over here in the jungle, and just, you know, let them... If they want to attack us, then they can. If they don't want to attack us, then they don't have to. The more troops they actually have in Indochina, the better for us if we, or when we do the landing into Japan. We just need to make sure that we can hold the line just fine. I mean, we'll probably put some anti-aircraft guns in here, and we'll probably need to bring in some fighters as well, now that I think of it, like interceptors and such. Quinshu, okay, yeah, that's gonna be fine. You can attack there. Right now, at least. And Yulin, we're going to attack into that and then get into Pubei. Oh, right, we're actually under attack in here. Well, that's not really a problem. Just going to go around that port right now until we caught all the surrounding areas. And then if we can get to Haiku, that'd be quite nice. I think once we take Beihai or something like that, that's going to be already one of the things required for the Gulf of Tonkin, so that is a modifier that they will lose. Unfortunately, we won't be able to get that modifier until we start fighting the... Oh, we had another bombing run at Nagasaki, didn't we? But now we can't see the modifiers in there. Oh well. I mean, at least it's pushing the enemy planes further away, which I think is still good enough. Have we got on... Yeah, no, the fuel situation is still quite dire. And it looks like there's still... Well, there's not that many divisions that are low on supplies, technically speaking. Probably low on fuel pretty much everywhere, but... Yeah, a bit of a combat there. Seems like we're doing pretty fine on that one, though. So, we can actually see, so it's down to 3.3 in terms of strength. So it's like less than... It should be less than one level, apparently, of the province repaired. Actually, what I should probably do is make sure you get some radars in here. Actually get some anti-aircraft guns, but radars especially. How quickly is that going to be done? Oh, we are supposedly getting the super heavy carrier. Okay, it's actually in 4 days now, so it's delayed a little bit, but that's fine. So the radar first level is going to be done in about a month and a half. So it will take some time. Are we? Yeah, we are pretty much maxed out on the radar construction. Oh right, and the heavy bomber. I forgot to put that into research. Let's do that now. Right, so they keep on attacking us here. As soon as this one can... Oh wow, that is a bit of a long attack delay there. I mean, I suppose it was quite a fight. So I'm guessing this one's going to be piece of cake. Oh yeah, it's out of organization already. And then we can take that one. Well, actually, if you're going there, just go through there. I'll take care of the others. And... let's attack there. You can get to Nanjing, or Nunning. Rubber surplus is shrinking again. That's not great. We can't get any more synthetic rubber either. So, well, you know, we'll just need to get into Malaysia and all that, and it's gonna be fine. Yeah, we'll have a pretty decent amount of troops. Well, yeah, we'll have a pretty decent amount of troops in here. Holding the line. Let's go ahead and start building the pillboxes in here, and probably some anti-aircraft guns. Start with those. As soon as we've taken that one, we'll put stuff in there as well, and then I'll put those on the top of the list. We got... oh, wow. Oh, never mind. I was going to lower these. Right, so we got 2600 IC in production. Which certainly isn't bad. And then it was the capital P again.